You are welcome to online lectures with Eternity the Schoolboy. Today we are going to take a look at biology, and we have a question on the board. The question says, which of the following is a characteristic common to all living organisms? Options: A. Respiration, B. Locomotion, C. Transpiration, D. Feeding. Now the question says, which of the following is a characteristic common to all living organisms? What it means is that all living organisms must possess this characteristic. Let us take a look at the options. Option A, respiration. What is respiration? Respiration is basically the process by which nutrients are broken down in the body of a living organism to release energy. It is this energy that is released, that is used by the cells of the organism to drive other activities in the organism, be it plants, be it animal. What it means is that without respiration, the energy, which is a form of ATP, will not be released. And when the energy is not released, that means no activity of the organism will go on. That means the organism is as good as dead. So respiration is vital for all living organisms. So I will take respiration, but let me still look at the other options. I will take respiration for now, but let me look at the other options. Option B says locomotion. Locomotion has to do with movement from one place to another. An organism can still be in a place and be moving. But locomotion has to do with moving from that particular point to another. Animals do that. But plants, not all plants move from one place to another. Basically, plants are in a particular place, but they can move around, but they don't undergo locomotion. Even the plant that can crawl on the soil still are rooted somewhere. So basically, this is not common in plant, but it's common in animal. So not all organisms undergo locomotion. So I will not pick this. C, transpiration. Transpiration is a process by which excess water is lost, is given out from the leaves of what? Plants. Basically from the aerial part of the what? Plants. So transpiration is common with what? Plants, not animals. So this is not common to all living organisms. So I will not take this. Let's look at feeding. What is feeding? Feeding, whenever feeding is mentioned, it has a lot to do with eating. Eating is common with animals because animals, they look for food, get the food, eat the food. So feeding is basically common with eating, taking a particular food, getting the food and eating it to be digested and be used for what? Energy production. Even though it's part of nutrition, but it's not basically most organisms that produce their own food through inorganic substances, they don't undergo feeding. So feeding is basically associated with those that cannot produce their own food, mainly. Even though there are some plants, so this is common to animals than plants. Even though there are some plants that are carnivorous in nature, they can capture insects, take in the insect, digest them, and use the nutrients from them. Example is we have Venus fly trap. We have Venus fly what? Trap. Venus fly trap. We also have pitcher plants. There are many of them. Even butterworts. Let us not go there. So feeding is not common to all organisms. So I will not take feeding. I will take respiration. Respiration is the most appropriate option in this question. So the answer to the question is option A, respiration. Thank you very much for your attention. Please, if you have any question, feel free to chat me up. My WhatsApp line is on the screen. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like my page on Facebook. My YouTube channel and my page name is the same thing. Eternity, the schoolboy. Thank you very much for your attention once more. See you next time.